Well, hi guys. Paul here from PA Brew News. Just got home from work. Ooh. PA Wine Times. Need a shower. Got home from work. Just kind of relaxing. Just going to start 2 days off finally after shutdown and all that crap. Had a little time off over Thanksgiving night. Just the night because I had to work both days. But now I have a break. Enjoy a beer. But not a beer. No. A wine. And a little bit more of a special wine. Not from PA this time. Even though I do have another one from the Allegheny Cellars I'm looking forward to. This one actually comes from Beaujolais, France, in the Burgundy area. South in the Burgundy area, near the Loire Valley too. And this one is the Louis Jadot. And this is a Beaujolais Mélange. Here we go. 13% alcohol by volume coming in. Now, this wine bottle opener sucks. So I'm just going to give it the good old pull. I'm just going to get it in there and pull it. Because this... Just like that. Because this thing sucks. Sometimes it works pretty good. Sometimes it doesn't. This is one of those times where it didn't want to. So let me just let that breathe for a second. All right. Here we go. Right on there. Louis Jadot, founded in 1859. Listening to Silence of the Lambs right now. Just enjoying it. Why don't we just get this poured and then get a little time to let it breathe. Just like that. Set that right there. Okay. It's going to be painful, so we'll have to work through this together. Ready? Okay, here we go. Louis Jadot, 2015, found 1859. Beaujolais, Mélange, appellation d'origine contrôle. Élevé et mis no botter, élevé et mis in bottles par Louis Jadot. Okay, that is Louis Jadot, 2015, founded in 1859. The Beaujolais villages, the appellation origin control, which is, I'll explain that in a second. And it's raised and bottled at Louis Jadot. And of course, again, this is going to be a Beaujolais area near the Rhine Valley in the southern part of the Burgundy Valley, Burgundy region of France. This one is made with 100% Gamay, also known like Gamay Noir grapes. And there we go. So there we go. And like I said, it's 13% alcohol by volume. So there we go. Yep, this one is the Appellation de Origin Control. There's 3 tiers of French wine. You have this one, the Appellation Origin Control, which is, it'll state basically exactly where it comes from, the chateau or dominion or whatever, domain or wherever it came from, a specific grape style, grape style, and specific grape. Very based on specific origin, specific winery, specific grape style, very specific style. You can't use grapes that are not from that region in that wine to be an appellation. It has to be very specific terroir, origin to that place, that sense of the area. Then you have another one, it's Vin du Pays, where it'll tell you here we're this area, this is our winery, the chateau, the domain, or whatever you want to say. But you can use different grape styles. You can use different grapes from out of the origin, but there's no real, it gives the wine or the vineyard a little bit more room to play with styles and grape styles and different grapes. But they're not going to give you this isn't going to be. They're not going to call it something like a Beaujolais or this or that, because you're not going to use the same grape style. And then you have, it used to be Vin du Table, but apparently I think it's Vin du France, something like that. and that might just show you a vineyard, but it's not going to give you any kind of name or style of the wine. I think it could be anything from anywhere, and just kind of throwing it. So there you go. All right, so we have that going on, and I just got a text, apparently mean text from somebody I used to be married to. Oof. Good. All right, so here we go. Now this is the Gamay style wine. Nice, hearty, really abundantly growing grape, known to that area. All right. Deep, really deep-seated ruby, really coverage, but then just like a little bit of cherry, ruby hues coming from around, but a lot of deep, dark hues right in the middle there. Let's get an aroma. That's weird. That's really spicy. Very fruity, very fruit jam forward though. At the same time, you get really rich hints of maybe a black cherry, sweet cherry, a little bit of strawberry, floral tones coming through, little floral tones. Maybe a little bit of plum in there too. Plummy prune. A lot of black pepper coming through, like little spicy black pepper tones, mixing in with that. 13% alcohol by volume is coming through as a waft in there. It's kind of wafting through. It's coming as a very floral tone. Maybe a little bit of herbalness too, a little bit of a little nettle, like a little bit of like nettles, stingy nettles coming through there. A little bit of herbal tone. Yeah, let's get into it. Cheers. That's drying on the palate. That really dries the palate out. Right in the middle of the palate. It leaves you with those dark cherry notes. Even a hint of something that reminds me of, and I've been drinking too many Imperial Stouts, but that with all that dryness, it's just laying on your palate, almost a hint of baker's chocolate, just way back in there. But a lot of black cherry. You get black cherry, something like a strawberry or cherry wine quality, just straight up, very fruit forward in the back of the palate. In the front, it's lingering there, a little spiciness, little tannic notes hitting the side of the palate, drying you out too. A little warming, breathing that through. It's not super complicated, but it's really easy drinking though. Maybe a little bit of figginess too. Figgy, plum, mixing in with that dark cherry. Not very sweet, very dry forward. It's not the driest wine in the world, but it's forward. It's very forward on the dry note. You're getting like that cherry and strawberry wine though, those hints as well. There's just some nice muted tone in there that's reminding me of like a strange baker's chocolate, just right on the palate, mixing with all that dark cherry. Around the palate, you have pepperiness. That stingy nettle, kind of those kind of floral tones left a little bit. They were just more in the glass. But very nice. It's nice to get more of the traditional classic styles. This is a very toned style, very focused on that general region.
And it's nice to see something coming with that tradition and that kind of legacy. I know this specific wine variety has been around since at least the 1500s, and it's been cultivating there for all this time. And then and it's nice to experience something from there. And you got it in this smaller bottle too, which is a little bit more affordable. Hmm. There's sometimes when I can really just start thinking and my mind starts going, but right now, after that couple blast of negativity from those texts, it's got my mind kind of offset, so I can't focus as well right now. But it has a little bit of something to it too. That in the dark, the earthiness, a little bit of a soil quality, like a little bit of a tannic soil, acidic and a tannic soil quality to this one too. You kind of get on the side of the palate, working away with that tannic earthiness too. Just working away on your palate. Those sulfites, I mean, it contains sulfites too, so a little bit of that's coming through in the breathing process too. It's not very sweet though. Obviously, it's going to be on the drier side. It's very dry, so it's one of the drier wines that I've tried so far. I don't even. I think it's probably even going to be drier than this last red wine I have from Allegheny Cellars. And with that drying quality comes those a little bit of acidic tones, those little bit of earthy tones coming through as well, with all those tannic tones drying you out. And it lingers. I mean, it's very lingering, and it lingers and gives you those soft essences of black cherries. It gives you those subtle nuances as you breathe of those strawberry wine and cherry wine qualities, but it continuously dries your palate out. Very, very broody, I guess the word would be. It's a broody wine. It's not bright and popping and screaming in your face. I think this thing's a little bit more broody. Or it might just be the atmosphere. I don't know. Yeah, it's good though. I like it. The Beaujolais Village from Louis Jadot. I think this one's pretty dang good. I've had better reds. There's a lot of different styles. I mean, red's a plethora of different styles, especially in the variants of dry and sweet. I've had 3 or 4 French wines that are reds. I prefer some like Alsatians, the whites from France, but this is nice. It lends a drinkability too because it's a dry wine. It's drying, but it's still approachable. It's easy drinking. It's not as complex as I would like something, and broody is something I like to this be, so you can really get into depths and nuances, and then you start getting real florals and black currants and all those beautiful rose petals and all these things, and it kind of and then dark chocolate comes out of nowhere and it kind of melts and melts and melts and melts. This is more 3 or 4 big notes, and then you just settle on that for the night, But it's a good wine. It's nice, and I'm happy I bought it. I'm definitely enjoying it. And 13% alcohol by volume. It's extremely easy drinking. Extremely. So I'm gonna give this one an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for the Beaujolais Village from Louis Jadot. This has been Paul from Bay Breeders. Cheers. Bye bye. Watch that finger. Ooh.